good.
How'd you rest last night after staying up all night watching Rookie Blue?
It was good. I rested well. I rested well.
Did you watch every single episode?
I did not. I
Yeah,
stopped.
you did. Yes,
I
you
stopped at like 11:30. I was like, okay, that's enough.
did. What time do you normally go to bed?
That's beside the point. Now I usually go to bed between 7 and 7:30. I'm
Crazy. You're a grown man. Got to go to bed early. Yeah,
I'm
June.
an early riser.
We are live, but we're not where we're supposed to be. You know what, June? The Gremlins were trying to get us today. The Gremlins were simply trying to get us today.
Well, I'm not going to say us because I'm not going to put negativity into the universe. You know how I feel about that?
Yeah.
Positivity.
Well, morning, yo, family. I am the late, but I am so great, Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, United Real Estate Richmond.
Family, I'd like to welcome you to August the 15th. June, there is no way the August is halfway done. Are we halfway done with everything we want to get done this month?
No.
I've decided to change my way of doing things.
Okay.
If I can simply get one or two things done a day, I'm just going to be satisfied with that.
Okay.
And if I can do one or two things a day, I figure that's 60 things a month.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's my point. I'm trying to, approach this a different way.
Mm-hmm.
A different way, maybe even a better way. Our goal for 2025 is to be the better us, the stronger us.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole year, I've just been trying to find ways of being stronger. And June, the stronger I get, the stronger I need to be.
And that's true. You kind of think of strength as being like this big, strong, sturdy thing something that you're able to get done. Like you're able to get so many things done in a day. That makes you amazing. That makes you multitask king. All of that. But, in being the better self, sometimes it kind of, life will make you, pull you down a peg?
Won't it?
And
hold you down?
Hold you down. Like, hold on, what is going on? I'm supposed to achieve this, this, and this. Sometimes it's not about that.
And it's just been kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
July was a beast.
Yes.
August is just feeling kind of weird. It's just like flying by, and I swear it was just the first yesterday, and so June, that's my new mantra: one or two things a day, and not everything has to be big.
Exactly.
It just has to be definite.
Remember that story you learned in kindergarten, the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah.
It's like we just run around life trying to be the hare, trying to get so much stuff done, as I said before. But sometimes it's okay to be the tortoise. You still get it done. You still get to the finish line.
Well, that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be the tortoise for the rest of August, and I want August to be a tortoise also. And slow the heck down, But again, family, it's all part of us operating off of crazy faith. That crazy faith says, I can, I will, I shall do everything that I need to get done. And that doesn't mean that I can get it all done in a day, a month, maybe not even a year. But you know what? I can get it done in a lifetime. Because the way I look at it, June, I'll probably never be done.
Yeah.
Because once I'm done, I'm done.
Exactly.
Once I'm done, I mean, that's it. There's no more doing. And
if you take the page out of an older person's book, when you're young, like I said before, we're always rushing around, always trying to do things, get involved in different things. And then when you look at the silver-haired people, it's like what I like to call them, they've slowed down so much, and it's not that they've achieved everything that they want, but they just realize, I want to live a quality life rather than a quantity life.
Yeah. And and that's kind of where I am, and it's not because I have one or two silver hairs on my face. But you just get to the point to where I just want to be peaceable. I want to be peaceable, but June, I want to be peaceable in a different way. I want to, in the remaining of my life, sharing good energy. June, when we think about energy is something that we can share, but it doesn't decrease us.
Okay.
I can help other people, but that doesn't mean that I cannot help myself. Energy is a great thing. Energy cannot be created. It is created. It's here. We just have to use it. But again, family, good energy, bad energy. You know, and bad energy, June. If I share bad energy, you know what's the amazing thing about it? I'm gonna prove my point with this family. If I'm in a terrible mood, man, if I just ain't no good to nobody, and I share that energy with somebody else, it doesn't take it away from me.
No.
You know. So if I'm in a crabby mood and I make somebody else crabby, that's just two of us being crabby.
And it actually makes it worse because now it's compounded.
Yeah. So, but I'm no less crabby of a person.
No.
You know, so again, family, energy, it's here. All right? We just decide how we're going to use it. All right? Now, if I go help somebody, if I bless somebody with knowledge and information, that doesn't make me any less informed. It doesn't make me any less educated. That's right, family. I said educated.
No, you just didn't say
I said that.
Oh, Lord.
I
Good
just
morning,
said that.
Gwen Murphy. How are you?
You know, and June, that's the amazing thing about this is that it doesn't diminish me. You know, if anything, it actually helps me to be even stronger. That's the crazy thing about energy is that it's neither here nor there, but it's simply everywhere.
But, you know, it's really interesting that you say that because if you do wake up with bad energy and then you meet somebody that has good energy, does that good energy make you feel better or does it make you feel worse? If you are, even though you have bad energy and you like, you know, I still got to do my job, and you help someone, does that change your energy into making you feel better?
I'm just got confused energy right now. That's right.
I guess what I'm saying is that you can transfer your bad energy onto someone else.
Yes, you can.
But someone else can also transfer their good energy onto you.
Yeah, absolutely. Association brings a what?
Simulation.
There you go, family. That's the case in point. Association. If you want to be high energy, if you want to be positive, go hang around other positive people.
Yeah.
But again, that doesn't diminish their energy. That doesn't diminish their positivity. So, you know, it's almost as if we get to choose what vest are we going to put on today. We're going to put on the good energy. We're going to put on the bad energy. And the amazing thing, June, is if I select the bad energy vest, if I gird my loins with negative energy, it's still going to be here tomorrow, the day after, the day after, the day after. It doesn't go away. They say energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's here. It can be transformed into a higher or lower level of usage. Now, I'm kind of geeking out here, family. I learned that at biology of VCU. Yeah. Says energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's simply transformed into a more usable or less usable form. And you know what? It's true. So, June, if I go here right now and I am my regular Smitty, happy-go-lucky self, and let's go together, baby. Let's hold hands and go together.
Okay, baby.
Okay. And we go and we help other folks. We teach them about home purchase. We teach them about grants and down payment assistance, such as we did the week before last when we went to visit Shelby Brown's place, Astoria Cafe.
Yes.
You know, we had a good group of folks. Folks were involved. Those folks were dreaming, scheming, and planning. All right? Man, I saw the smoke, June. You know, and that was sharing good, positive energy. And then on our drive home, I felt better than on the drive there. First of all, I knew it wasn't 3 hours away. But, you know, I was able to transform my energy from high energy to even higher energy, and it got to bless other folks with the energy that we had.
And they got to bless us.
Absolutely, June. So again, we're talking about that energy. There's good energy, there's bad energy. June, let's be for real. We have some bad energy clients. We all do, family. We just do.
Well,
you know, and how much fighting should we do to transform, to purposefully, willfully take our energy to try to change somebody else's energy? See, is that something we should do? Or should we just let people be people?
all you can do is let people be people, because they grown folk.
They grown folk, family, you know. And some of our clients, you know, are just people. You know, but do we fault them for being people? Do we blame them for being themselves? Do we blame them for being in that mood? Do we blame them for being in that situation? We shouldn't, because you know what? They can't help it. Or maybe they can. Maybe they should have helped it before. Maybe they're where they are for what they did or didn't do. No, so again, just energy. You know, and I wish we could all wear an energy meter on our foreheads. You know, that way people around us know where we are today. You know, because you walk up to somebody and you say good morning, and they say good morning back. Sometimes that doesn't come across as authentic, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, you say, you didn't really mean that. You know, sometimes people say, just leave me alone. You know, so again, it just depends upon where they are, but more importantly, it depends upon where we are.
You know, and I think that we do have an energy meter. Sometimes we can tell, you know, just by a person's energy if they're worth being around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think then you need to really recognize it and not force yourself into that situation.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, June. Thank you for sharing that. Don't think it's your responsibility to physically, mentally change somebody else's energy. All right. Janet said, "Hey, Janet Lane Brown, how you doing, sister? Delaware real estate agent in the house."
Yep, she says my granddaughter has a tryout for cheerleading today, and number one piece of advice they gave her: bring your energy. Yep.
Yeah, bring it. You know what? Because again, you're not destroying it; it's still there. Bring 110% of it, and just know that you can walk away with 120%. Family, I mean this. I can walk away with more condensed energy, more focused energy than what I came to the table with. Remember, family, energy is neither created nor destroyed.
And you know, and I just want to elaborate a little bit on what Janice said. It wasn't the fact of bringing the energy just for physical, but it's the mental energy too. You know, you can't just be like, you know, if you don't have the mental too, the physical doesn't matter.
Ain't gonna show up.
And if you have the physical but not the mental, the same thing. It doesn't matter. So it's energy on both parts.
It is. That energy is energy. Again, it's neither created nor destroyed. It's simply transformed into a different state. And I say, let's transform it into a more usable state.
And good morning, Dante Green. And Dante Green says, good morning, family. Shout out to our boy Logan, who is energy to spare, and his graduation from preschool today. Woohoo!
Wow, man. That kid, now, June, that's weird. I swear he was an infant just a day ago.
I know.
He really was. And good morning, Damon.
Yes, good morning. And my condolences to Dallas.
June, and sometimes you can keep the same energy for over 30 years.
30 years, right?
Again, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It stays the same for the past 30 years. Okay, family? Damon, thank you for proving my point, family. So, you know, June, sometimes, I have to admit, sometimes my energy is low.
Yes.
You know, and I know that it's low, and I try to just be by myself until I figure out why. You know, because I'm human too, you know. And sometimes I just don't want the phone to ring. I don't want no one to ask me any questions. I don't even want to go work in the yard. You know, because I don't want to take that negative energy to my best positive energy place. All right? And family, I'm really going to geek out here for a second, June. But when you really think about it, family, there are different places you like to go for different energy. I'll give you a case in point. In the morning, I love it when I get to go work out in the yard. That creates a high level of energy for me. That's where I know that I'm going to go. I might go do something different. It may be big, it might be small. But I know for a fact, June, that I'm going to walk away with some positive energy.
But, you know, I thought that was interesting. You said that you don't like to take your bad energy into your good place, but maybe that's where you need to take your bad energy.
No, because I don't want to leave it there. I don't want, no.
But it won't stay there because it's good energy, and good energy conquers bad energy.
I don't know. I don't know.
If you have bad energy and you go out into the yard and you start working with your flowers, then I promise you that your bad energy will dissipate.
I'll try it, but I don't know.
It will dissipate into the earth. Because if you stay here, locked up in your little office, in your little world, then your bad energy is going to pour over onto me. So go outside.
Get out my
Go
office.
play in the yard.
Get out the office.
Like what your mama said, go outside and play.
Go outside and play. My mom was saying, don't you come back.
That's right.
Yeah, you be running in and out. Like, mama, please. When my mom said go out and play, she meant all day, okay?
Wow.
You know? But again, family, you know, for me, you know, the yard gives me good energy in the morning. But you know it gives me good energy late in the day, June?
What's that?
Working around the house. It's kind of weird. It's like we're up early. We're outside doing what we enjoy doing. We're doing it together, getting good stuff done. And then it's around 8, 9 o'clock. You think you start winding down. So I say to myself, you know what? Maybe I'll just go look in the paint can. I'm just going to look at it, you know? Yeah. Well, maybe I'll put a little bit of paint on the wall. Well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and knock this out. Let me get this out. Let me get that out. And it's amazing how in the evening time, my energy comes back when you would think it'd be time for your energy level to go down the rest.
We're so polar opposites.
Absolutely.
Like around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm like, I need to shut this down.
Nah, man, around 8, 9, 9:30, that second wind is what they call it.
Wow.
That I call it my first creative in the house wind, and I want to start doing some carpentry work. I want to do this. I want to do a little bit of plumbing, though I should never do plumbing, but that's a whole conversation for a whole nother day, family. It is just about understanding your energy cycle. What works for you? June is, man, I'm turning my energy off at 8 o'clock at the latest. Mm-hmm. That's it. Curtains, that's done. Don't start a project. You know I'm going down.
I'm going down.
You know, and when we understand our energy levels and we understand when we're full of good energy and negative energy, when we accept the fact, family, I said it 10 times, I'm going to say it one more time, that energy is never created nor destroyed. It's just transformed into a more usable or a less usable state.
Mm-hmm. All right? But call me at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, don't you dare call me 5 o'clock in the morning. You're going to get a different kind of energy for sure.
No, you get some really good energy from me. I'm up. I'm ready to go.
Good morning, Tracy McLean. How you doing? Oh, I missed a comment. Demond says 21 days prime time waiting for you, brother.
Yeah, I saw that. I ignored it.
That's not good energy, Jim.
I'm just saying.
But again, family, you know what? And let's be honest, our family can bring the worst kind of energy directly into our homes.
Woo, yes.
Yeah, you know, think about it. You know, they're family. They got to come in. You got to let them in.
Do we? Do we?
You know, it is not that they come in, it's what they leave and when they go out. All right?
Come on, Tracy, Dante, and Jana, and Gwen. Do we have to let family in? Y'all let me know.
Yeah, Tracy. 5 o'clock a.m. You can call June. She's wide awake. Smitty Smith, I might be slightly awake, but I ain't awake. I ain't ready to go to work, you know, family. But again, it's just understanding who we are and how we best operate. How we can turn the most energy into positive energy. How we can transform, rather, the best energy into positive energy to generate more positive energy. You know, and we just make that decision each and every day when we wake up. What am I going to do today? How am I going to get it done? You know, I can't do it all. Tracy says, no, keep them out. Family is so judgmental.
Thank you. Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah.
They can be. They really can be.
But we got to love them. Those are the rules. So again, family, just understand who we are and what we are and what we do and when we do it. And then, you know what, family? Then we just roll through the day, getting 1 or 2 things done each and every day. We're not going to get it all done. Preaching to myself, y'all are the choir, and y'all just get the good word first. What are you going to get done today, June?
I've got some showing scheduled today.
Okay.
So I'm definitely going to get that done. And I don't know if I'm going to have time to play in the yard. My showings are pretty far out, so it's all good.
Tracy says, yeah. You know, we gotta love them. We do, Tracy. We gotta love family, even though they don't deserve it. Even though they don't deserve it. You know, Tracy Queen, what are you gonna get done today? You know, Dante says, not a hard no, but hell no, protect your peace.
Yes.
You know, family, but again, energy is energy. High energy, middle energy, low energy. We can love other folks, and it doesn't decrease the amount of love for ourselves. And if it does, then get far, far, far away from those folks, as far away as you possibly can.
Now, Smitty, I'm going to cause a ruckus here because I'm like, where does it say that you have to love family? I know it says when you make marriage vows that you're supposed to love, honor, and obey your spouse, but I ain't signed anything for my family members.
Okay. Wait a minute. You're supposed to, though. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules, Jim.
Who made the rules, though?
I don't know.
So if
the rule maker.
Okay, let me get a little bit legal on you.
All right, go ahead.
If you cannot produce where I've signed something saying that I have to love all my family members, then you cannot hold me to that, okay?
No, that can't be true. That can't be true. You got to sign off on it.
That's right. You got to sign off on it. And some family members, nope.
Tracy and I, we're vibing on that pantry energy today. Tracy, June and I, we did our pantry last year.
Yes.
Man, our pantry turned out nice.
Very nice.
It did turn out nice. We used to have the standard wire shelves. We ripped them things out, and we put in some wooden shelves, and we double or triple the amount of stuff we can now store in our pantry, June.
Mm-hmm.
And we added this really pretty wood to make just the front of it look nice. You know, we didn't do the whole thing. We used regular old pine that you can paint. But we put this really nice, pretty wood on the front of it, and pantry is nice. Okay.
And we tripled the space, but we didn't put everything back into it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because your pantry can't be cluttered. You can't see what's in there. You'd be pulling out cans from 1974. Well, Gwen knows about potato chips that are 2 3 years old, but I ain't saying nothing.
That's a whole different story. Yeah, fam, you got to rotate that pantry every now and again. Tracy says, you're supposed to love all. God made the rules. I have a conference call with Jesus today. Go ask I got some questions I'm going to give you to share with Jesus. Like, why do we have a July? Curious minds want to know, why in the world do we have a July, So again, I think we should go from June straight to August. Just from now on, there is no more July. Okay? I'll send you a picture, Tracy, sure. So again, family, it's just sharing that good energy, sharing that fun energy, just being yourself while helping others doesn't reduce from me. It actually adds to me.
So I guess I have to be fair. Demond said, you just have to love the Cowboys?
Who?
What?
What? I don't understand. That doesn't even compute. The same energy 30 years in a row. Mm-hmm. How many years does it take before you accept the fact that energy is just set in concrete? All right? So again, family, thank you guys for joining us. Again, let's just decide we're going to get 1 or 2 things done today. We're probably not likely ever even possible to get everything done. Maybe. As Tracy says, they suck. They do. They do. So,
but you know what? Everybody's family here, and Demond's a stepchild.
Distant stepchild.
But we gotta love him, even though he loves the Cowboys.
ABD, June.
Anybody but Dallas.
Matter of fact, we'll be heading over to the Green Cinemas to watch the Eagles whoop up on the Cowboys in just 3 weeks.
Yep.
Wow. I got my charcuterie jacket on. I'm ready to go do some stuff. So again, family, just...
Ooh, Tracy said all them Cowboys have to go to the nursing home.
Because they're...
Need to go.
I absolutely agree. Go Commanders. What?
What in the world?
What? Tracy, I thought we were on the same energy plane. Now, I don't know. But family, in all sincerity, just 1 or 2 things today, 1 or 2 things tomorrow. Jana, this day your daughter is just supposed to do her best, and you're the best support for her at her cheerleading tryout.
Granddaughter.
Just granddaughter, yeah.
Yep.
Granddaughter, just one thing, family. One or two things. And then we just build upon that and build upon that. For me, June, I'd like to do a little electrical work around the house, get the grass back in shape because it rained, and every time it rains, the grass gets tall, and I like to get it before it gets too tall, and what else do I want to do today? Oh, I want to start an ebook, family.
Okay.
I want to create an ebook sharing how to buy a home. I want to share the truth, the whole truth, the real truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth. And I want to be able to use real, honest, high energy answers. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I just want to try that. Got a couple, that's my husband. He likes the Eagles. Oh, okay. Your husband's a good person. You probably don't deserve him.
So when you say the truth, are you going to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I'm going to tell the truth, June.
Okay.
I am going to tell the truth. I'm going to create a series of ebooks. They're only going to be maybe a 90-second to 2-minute read. But during those 2 minutes, June, I'm gonna tell folks the truth.
So when you get the questions that are like, can you do not ask these questions, like, or answer these questions honestly, type of thing in the ebooks?
Yeah, I'll give people, they can answer them, but they don't have to answer them. Okay. But I'm gonna ask them to ask yourself. Ask you to answer the question yourself and then grade your answer.
So when we ask a client, hey, what time would you like to view? And they're like, I'm available anytime.
Oh my God.
And they say, and then you're like, okay, can you view at 2? And they're like, no.
I got an appointment at 2. Yeah, but you just said
anytime.
Well, I don't mean anytime. Well, what time works for you? Oh, anytime. Anytime works for me. Excuse me. So, June, ebooks will start coming out. Excuse me, family. I've never done an ebook before. So this is going to be something new. And we'll just see how it turns out. Damon says, my girlfriend's like the Commanders. That's a good woman, Damon. And you probably don't deserve her, brother. You probably don't deserve her. So, June, we're going to let folks go into their Friday, family. Get some stuff done. June and I, we have high confidence that you can bring the energy to the table.
Yes.
And if you haven't already, please visit our website, SmittySmith.com, or please share our website, SmittySmith.com, to make sure folks know about grants and down payment assistance.
And I am sorry to cut you off. I'm really psyched about the ebook. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, some of the parts, is it going to be funny too?
It's going to have a little humor, but we're going to tell the truth.
Yes.
June, my goal is to create high truthful energy in 90 to 120 seconds.
That's right.
So I'm not going to give you folks chapter after chapter. No. I won't do it. You got to you need a C book. You need a W book.
And no potty books.
A what?
Potty books.
What's a potty book?
A potty book is what you take into the bathroom and you just read it while you're sitting on the toilet. So no potty books. You've never heard of that term? You've never read a magazine in the bathroom?
Never heard of a potty book.
Oh, good Lord.
The mind, what you need is a
Americans.
W book. Hey, family, if we shared anything of value today, if we shared any truths with you, please just simply like and share our posts. Help us get the word out, because that's just how Facebook works. They grade us on how many folks share, like, and share our posts. So help us continue our mission. Help us generate. I'm sorry. I can't even talk. just push the damn chair button. Man, I gotta think of different ways of begging folks every day. Push the damn button. And I'll know if you don't, all right? That's the trip part, all right? Hey, family, today, the whole entire day, I am all messed up and befuddled, man. The whole entirety of the day is sponsored by 295list.com. List and sell your home for $295,000 in a Realtor MLS.
$295,000?
No, $295.
Okay, I was like, what?
Man.
home is worthless.
Every home sells for $290. All right, let me try it again. 295list.com. Save thousands by listing and selling your home in MLS for as little as $295. Booyaka, booyaka, boom. I got it out there, family. Hey, look here.
Good job.
I am the tongue-tied, tongue-twisted, high-energy Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, United Real Estate Richmond.
And you have one mission today, and that is to stay blessed and what?
Highly flavored.